Hello everyone. Henry from Fun Game Reviews here. Alright, guys. So, this is the highly required topic to actually talk about. Something that we all need to know is about the Sanctum. How do you earn glyphs? How do you use them? What do you use them for? Which ones are the good ones? Which ones are the bad ones? So on and so forth. So, as you guys can see, literally there are several different options you guys can actually choose. So, just to kind of start off, what are glyphs? Glyphs are items that you can actually equip on your heroes. Okay, they provide additional attributes and efforts to your heroes. How do you obtain the glyph? So the very first step is, if you guys don't have this building already created, make sure you guys definitely create it. So you guys go to shop, and then you got to go to defenses, and then it's this thing right here. It's a Sanctum. It does cost 500 mutagen, so just know it requires mutagen instead of gold. So you guys have to understand. Make sure you guys are saving a lot of mutagen, because upgrading the building costs mutagen. As you guys can see, I got it to level 7 so far. But as you continue to grow it up, it can go up to level 30. It actually costs a total of 120,000 plus mutagens. That is something that I have been told from a lot of the top rank players in the game. So if you guys haven't already started upgrading and knowing kind of what the prices are, at least you guys know the end goal is approximately 120,000 mutagen. Okay, so once you guys have created it, all you got to do is literally, you guys can see there's ruminate and glean. The very first step that you should always take is equip one of your heroes. You want to always be doing rumination as much as possible. Literally, when you guys use illumination, you guys can see from the beginning, you get it for free. You can imbue. You guys can see there's the different shapes and sizes. So it's like the triangle, there's a circle here, and then triangle over here. When you click on the unlocked one, you can see it says how long it would actually take before you can actually put some of these ruins on. So as you guys can see, you can only do one hero at a time. So it's definitely going to take a bit of time to actually accomplish this. On top of that, you have to have your Sanctum at a specific level if you want to get to the end. Level 25 is what you need to get Toxic Shaman, for example, like mine, to actually complete. You guys have a Sanctum level requirement. So you guys cannot just ruminate without actually doing this. So make sure you guys definitely ruminate and continue. So you guys can see the first one is open for free. Next one is at level 3. If you go to the right, it's 5, 5, and then 10, 12, 15, 15 here, and then 25. Okay, so definitely make sure you guys continue doing that. Look at how many days it takes too. Like, you guys can see the times and all that good stuff. Okay, next, something that you guys definitely want to go over. This is probably the number one thing you want to always do first, every day. Just get it set up, because it's 2 days, 1 day for the first one, 2 days, and stuff like that, and proceeding on. You just leave it and forget it. If you guys are people who actually buy resources, you guys can actually get like a little bit of speed ups. As you guys can see, there are some speed ups involved. So, excuse me. Literally, you guys can get it from if you guys buy those packages. Okay, next but not least, what are the different grades for the glyphs? So if you guys are wondering what kind of grades there are, you guys can go to the glyphs, glean, click album, and then what you guys want to do, as you guys can see, there's all the different versions like stars, hexagons, squares, triangles, circles, and then there are all types. The best one is ancient, which is the red one. Okay, and then there's epic, and then there's rare, which are purple. Okay, the blue ones are uncommon, and the green ones are common. So, something you can do on an automatic basis. You guys can go ahead and click Auto Glean, which will allow you to basically go ahead and create them right away. But just know you guys can select which one you want to use it from. You can do rings, you can do souls, you can do mutagen, you can do a globe. I haven't actually figured out the globe part yet, where you actually earn this from. But every time you glean, you also gain this little um, blue thing here, which is used for the shop. You can use this to buy different glyphs. The nice thing about this is you guys can buy these red glyphs from here. If you guys are not as lucky and you guys cannot get the glyphs, you can definitely buy it from the stores. But just know as you grow your Sanctum level, you have higher chances of getting these red glyphs. Okay. So the different grades, there's the common, which is green, like I showed you. Then there's blue, purple, orange, red. So red is the new thing to have. Okay, how to get ancient glyphs. Ancient glyphs are the rarest glyphs. There's a chance of obtaining it from tier 5 gleaning. Tier 5 is this purple thing right here. Okay, when you're doing it automatically, you can, like, normally I do it automatically. I choose the like souls for this because I had a lot of those. Easy peasy. Just go ahead, use those up. That's probably the preferred method for a lot of you guys because souls are definitely easier to come by than rings and mutagen. Okay. And then next, what are the gleaning tiers? Neophyte, which is level 1. Initiate, level 2. Acolyte, level 3. Erudite, level 4. And Seraphic, level 5. Okay, you guys can actually do this manually by just spam clicking it, or you can just automatically do it by itself by clicking auto glean. Okay, you can, if you have, you also have to have this auto check marked. So as you guys can see, literally it will just automatically select randomly and see if you can get lucky and probably get a 5-star. Okay, this one right here in the middle tells you what was the thing you landed on last. So next off, the store you guys can see is right here. If you guys wanted to understand where the store is, where you can buy these red ones, it's here. Just know it is pricey. You have to use a ton of resources in order to get the the red ones. Okay, even the only problem that I see is you cannot see uh, like, oh, you can actually see by actually clicking it, like what type of effect it has. So you can, before you actually buy it. So you guys can actually determine, oh, I really, really want this one, or I really, really want the other one. Okay, and so on. Okay. How do you equip glyphs? That's the next topic. So, in order to equip the glyph, you have to have them ruminate, like Toxic Shaman, for example. So, if you guys want to see the ruminate or glyphing, you can see, go to Glyphs. Okay, you can have it already all set up. Okay, basically, these 3 things here are meant as considered mana. Okay, I can gain it every 24 hours. So if I wanted to place one, you can just click on one of these and it tells you what do you have available. Okay, like for me, I can go ahead and imbue this now. Okay, consume means you're actually going to level it up. You can actually level these up to level 20s. Okay, like the red ones can go up to like I think level 30s, I believe was max, and so on. So you guys can click it, and then the levels of each glyphs are told here. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll put in something to. Might as well just put this one in. Let's go ahead and view that. And then for this one, we're going to go for more damage and stuff like that. So let's see. Hit rate, damage, skill damage. I think I want skill damage. So you guys can see if I wanted to extract it, it will cost me something, right? It's just one of these. So you can definitely save up. You get three. So if you wanted to get these three back, you have to wait 3 additional days. Okay. It can get kind of crazy when you mess up or something and you want to do it for a lot of different heroes. But if you do these one by one, totally fine. Not a problem. Okay, so there you guys can see how I did it. You guys can extract it just by clicking the one that you glyphed and proceed. Okay, next, what we're going to do is, what is mana? The mana was basically what I just showed you. It's these three things right here. Okay, it costs 1 to remove. You guys can click it and it will actually remove it. But right now I don't want to click it because it will remove one of those from my bags. Okay, as of right now, it's okay that I have it there. It's not impacting me too much, so it's not a problem. Okay, so just know if you actually want to recover this faster, you can get like if the closer you are to level 30, the better. Once you're maxed out, it's actually a lot faster. You don't have to wait 24 hours. Okay, but this is probably for more in line with people who have tons and tons of mutagen to actually get it to level 30. Okay, so next, how do you level up the glyphs? You want to level up a glyph? All you got to do is click on the glyph. For example, this one. And then you got to click on consume. So you guys can see I can click auto, kind of like feeding your heroes off and stuff like that. But for example here, you don't want to get rid of the purples or the yellows. So I purposely feed everything else and go ahead, you can click that and now you can see it leveled up and got a more bars. Okay, so that is glyphing. That's leveling a glyph. Okay, just know, remember, you see what level it can go up to. It can go up to level 15 and how much EXP and so on. Okay, so remember, you want to get more glyphs that you don't care about? Auto glean. That's all you got to do. Auto glean is coming from, once again, a reminder, go to the actual Sanctum itself, click glean, and then choose your resource that you're willing to lose and auto glean that. Okay, next, how do you unlock glyph slots? Glyph slots are as nebula. So remember, this is what I told you guys to do from the very beginning. Always do this as much as possible. All your heroes will definitely require this. Okay, your main 5 heroes is the ones you guys want to work on the most. I chose Toxic Shaman first because Toxic Shaman is definitely a key player for me. Okay, I don't know about you guys out there, but me, I start with Toxic Shaman because I know even the top level players are still use Toxic Shaman in every single like mode. Okay, and he is amazing overall. So just know you can only do this one hero at a time. You could pause this, but I see no purpose in pausing it. You pause this to switch out another hero or something like that. That's totally fine. So the like strategies on doing this is like say you're gonna go to sleep and you only have like 2 hours left and you're gonna waste some time. Pause it, put in a new hero, put it in for 24 hours so that when you're sleeping, it's still going. Okay, and then later on you can switch back. That's probably the only pro that I can see for pausing. Otherwise, most people will just go with the speed up. So literally, guys, this is a full rundown of a lot of the glyphs and stuff like that. Okay, if you guys, I can't really explain to you guys which ones are considered the best glyphs because it's different for every single hero, every single class, every single one of you guys because not everybody is fighting in the same exact manner. Nobody has the same team lineup. Because of these enlightened heroes, everybody uses it differently. So I can't say this is the best, this is the best, this is the best, because it is never true for any single player out there. Because they are all using different hero lineups. So remember that when you guys are attacking, you always think of the hero that you are 100% going to be using, and that is the one that you're not ever going to change out. Like for me, Toxic Shaman is the #1 hero that nobody has ever taken out so far. I personally am a Guild Clash lover, Lords League lover, Battle Square, and Coliseum. All the PvP, all that action. I love it. So I go for Toxic Shaman. So I hope you guys definitely really like this like little guide here. As much as I don't explain too much of the ancient ones, look for it for yourself. Look at which ones you guys will definitely enjoy the most. If you guys are a damage person, or you guys want to be a little bit more tanky, are you guys there for speed, whatever. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. This is Henry from Fun Game Reviews. I'm out. Peace.